Welcome back, hunters. I'm SurvivalVis, and we returned to Way of the Hunter. So last episode, we decided to do a little bit of plains hunting. I went over the math behind the 3 perks here for the prone stuff, how you'll basically have to focus hard to get them. And I'm trying to see what else. We'll actually maybe get the Pied Piper perk today, because we just need to sell one more called-in animal. What else might we hit? We're ways off for the effects here for, like, the bolt action stuff. Lever action, I have some work there to do, and the shotgun, I haven't used too much. So yeah, I think we'll probably just focus on maybe... Well, I don't think we'll have... That one's going to take a while to do, but this one will probably be able to get done today. And what's this one? Collect all Transylvania. Actually, I haven't even tried the photo mode yet, so maybe that's something I should try one of these days, too, is take a look at that and see how it works. I have to imagine you can get some really gorgeous screenshots in that, using that in a game like this. But yeah, what we're going to do is just continue along for how we have been, see what we can hunt, take down, call in, etc. Just enjoy some more time out and about in Way of the Hunter. I do have to mind the shot placement, and the game kind of likes to play on some technicalities, I'd say, after like the last animal from last episode. I honestly don't think the bear should have been qualified, as it will expire slowly, or it'll like take some time to go down, but it will. I think it would have been better to say it would stay alive because of how little we actually got of the lung hit. It's one of those ones where it's kind of like, I guess you kind of lean left or right with it, but yeah, if I had known it was going to be able to go for that distance, I wouldn't have been so hard pressured with it and tried taking another shot from a distance with the rifle. That would have been a much better approach than what I was doing, basically trying to chase it down almost. But we'll hike our way towards the parking spot, which might be right there. Call in our UTV, and then see about working our way westward. See what other animals we might be able to spot or try going after today. I don't really have anything specific in mind to try going for. And you are the parking sign, right? Ah, you are. Perfect. Yeah, call that in. Okay, so we'll basically just keep working our way west and see what all those question marks could be. But yeah, I don't know when we'll see the next DLC for Way of the Hunter. It's actually kind of nice to know that we're at a point where once it does come out, we can immediately start on it. Because the previous DLC, the Aurora Shores, I wanted to wait until we were done the full story mode in Pers, and that took admittedly longer than I had expected it to. But we still got it through and stuck to the word there, or stuck to my word with that. And Aurora Shores wrapped up nicely enough that we are going to be able to smoothly transition whenever we do see that come out. Oh, Lord. Okay, a little laggy for whatever reason. But I think it's smoothing out a bit. Maybe we just hit one of those, like, transition period, or transition spots for the map. Not seeing anything so far. Trying to see how far I might want to go. Now we'll mark there and see what's around that. There is also the, oh, that's a gorgeous... God, that's a gorgeous look of the mountain there. I mean, the low quality trees are that kind of take it away, but that one there looks really good. Now there's the giant chicken on the mountain we also have to eventually take a look at. But that might be for next weekend. Because, I mean, it's one of those things, like, how did you make it out here and up there? Like, you just drove old materials up over and over again to that spot? Or what would compel something like that to go up? Oh. Yeah, you're alerted. Truth be told, if I stay still, you guys might not even care. Actually, do I have the elk collar on me? I do. I wonder if I should just stay here a moment like this and possibly bring them in. Because, like, yeah, they are alerted, but I feel like the UTV has some weird quality to it, because these animals do not get as easily spooked as you think they would. But let's get animal number 30 for that perks, given like how this managed to work out so easily. Again, this feels like a cheap way of doing it, but I do like to at least show that, like, I can get some stuff done and we can take animals down in the series. Oh, perfect. You are actually exactly what I was hoping to bring in. Oh, wow. Even the bison didn't care we were... Yeah, this vehicle's feels a little unbalanced. Okay, like I could try for a long shot like this. But, you know, I'm going to see if I can bring him in a little closer still. Oh, that's quite a big bison herd. Like, I'm amazed at how many... And they... I guess I should be more amazed that it wasn't the elk herd here that got, like, spooked or startled from us. It's like they are within 100 meters. Oh, shoot. This guy had to go into the bush. I know he's somewhere... Yeah, there's the bison making all kind... Oh, there you are. Okay, that's probably a lung hit. So I'm just going to give it a moment. Yeah, everything kind of got spooked off. Just want to go slow for now and investigate. I'm pretty sure that should be a lung hit. I probably had the zero distance too high. Ooh. Well, actually, these guys weren't really all that alerted. It wasn't until I started, like, crouch moving that they got up. Okay. Well, if they're alert and everybody's run off, might as well speed things up a little bit and investigate. Okay, how does this look? Oh, I survived. Shoot. That's going to make this tricky. So I'm almost probably going to want to keep trying to call it in. I wasn't sure about the placement because it wasn't really that good to see the distance for it. I thought it might have still been a lung shot. Okay, with that in mind, and our new cleanup to do, gotta try to think of how to best approach this. Might go for a little bit of a drive and just see if I can figure out where the other elk are. As it could be that our injured one might regroup with them. Actually, you know what? Might be better not to take the vehicle. And I know I was able to get super stupidly close to them. Until I can figure out where the elk are. Let's stay a little bit slow and slow. Maybe try some calls out just to see if I can get a possible reply in too. Because I don't want to follow up what we just had, like going through with that bear there. Like trying to chase it down through the bush and we're just pushing it further and further away. With it surviving too, it's not like it's going to get lucky as we did and it'll go down eventually. it's going to need an extra shot. I'll just have to try and figure out the best spot to... Okay, we got sound a ways up that way. More than likely, that's probably our elk. Yeah, the bison are still all down here. I'm not going to worry about going for any of them right now. Because again, I'd prefer to clean up the mess that we started making. Or that we start with here. So let me keep working towards where we heard that sound. Yeah, the bison are all going to get freaked out and run off, but they're not really my concern. Just a moose call. Another one. Yeah, I kind of hope the bison stay off, just that way I don't have to deal with, like, more noises. I'm trying to figure out what they are, or are they something we have to be concerned with? And we'll go back to the regular rifle, because I don't know if we'll be able to get... Okay, we got sound from there. My thinking is that could be our elk, or some of the elk. I don't know how wounded... the one that we did hit is. We know it survived, but I don't know if there'll be visual sign of it or not. But it's possible it's regrouped and we might be able to spot it if we can pull it out from just over the hill there. Now, this seems like a decent enough spot for vantage point. It was responding to the low fitness call. Now, I want him to actually come in close, because that is a mature 1-star male, and that is what we spotted of the one we tried taking a shot at. I just want to see if I can spot, like, the fletchings of our crossbow bolt in him. Because if that's the case, then yeah, this is an easy cleanup right here. I don't know if he is the same one or he's a different one. As there's not enough info there to, like, really narrow down the individuals. So that's an adult there. I'm pretty sure it was a mature one. Yeah, see, I don't see the crossbow fletchings in them. Oh. Oh, just a bison? Oh, no. Male moose. Oh, no, that is ours. I can just see the fletchings there on them. I don't know if I can get him to turn around. There we go. Okay, I think I might need to be a little bit more diligent with the calls. I should be able to get him in. But yeah, that shot was much higher and much more forward than I thought it was going to be. Maybe the wind impacted it quite a bit. But I think it's probably best for doing the cleanup if we just use the rifle here. Although, truth be told, it's not saying the rifle is going to have the power needed for it. Yeah, I know it's multiple shots than I needed, but let's just clean up quick and easy. I prefer to do that than accidentally miss up another shot and we can't put them down at all, and it's just running out with that in it. I can see why I was bringing the tier 6 rifle with me, because though that just takes down anything if you get the shot right. Actually, there's... something might not have ran off. Like, all that, yeah, definitely did. But there's still, like, one sound out there that's relatively close, and I thought would have gone running. This is probably pretty bad, though. Let's see. Yeah, first one. Oh. Now, I'm kind of surprised. It looks like it... It looks like this vein or artery... Wait a minute. Okay, it just says we clipped the lung there, but I'm kind of surprised because we did hit this major artery here. Like, it's kind of hard to tell, but yeah, you can see the orange cone. It looks like it is through. The arrow shaft does look like it's gone... Oh, no, not the shaft. Maybe the head kind of clipped on the way in. Shot 2. Okay, that probably would have been... Yeah, that would have put it down, but with it still trying to move, I just want to do the last one. Although for everything, I only lost 1 star. I'm kind of surprised at that. And there, well, that was Pied Piper. Not the cleanest way of getting it, but at least we got it. Sounds like we got some ducks around here. I have gone a little ways from the vehicle, so I don't think I can exactly, like, say, okay, let's just quickly swap out to a shotgun and do a little bit of that. When something weird right there. How far off are we? You know what? I don't think we're too far off from the vehicle, so I might actually backtrack. I'm going to go pick that up, and let's just go for a little bit of a drive and see what that might be. There are, looks like... Are those wild ducks? Yeah, some wild ducks around. I could try putting the shotgun to a little bit of use, but right now, given how I've been doing with the crossbow, I think I need the most practice with that. Yeah, they're just flying about, enjoying their time. We'll hop into the UTV and just go a little bit more and see what else we might want to go after. When it comes to the rifle, I get those shots placed nice, well, easy, no problem. But the crossbow, I need a lot more work with. It seems I'm highly overestimating the penetration power the crossbow has. Like, the placements would be good if it was a rifle, but not with the crossbow. And that makes me wonder how is it going to be like trying to hunt with the bow. Because one of the things I think a number of hunting games do is they actually overpower the bow and arrow to make up for, like, having to be in super close range with it. I think both the Hunter Classic and Call of the Wild kind of did that, where... Yeah, you need the close quarters, but because of that... Ooh. Okay, this is interesting. Let me go a bit slow and see, because we got an Alaskan moose up here. I don't know if he was alerted to us or not. No, just calm. Again, I don't exactly know how I can activate or deactivate our ability. Because if I knew how, I would probably adjust it to try to have it active here. I can see about getting into a decent spot with this one moose. I think broadside shots I should be pretty good with. It's the frontal I'm still trying to figure out the best way for. But using collars, you don't exactly get the best opportunities for the broadsides. So yeah, you're 100 out. You got a ways to go to catch in. Well, maybe the passive perks will be enough. because alongside the activated 50% reduction, I think we have a 15% for visual and audio, just because of the first 2 levels for the prone skills, or prone perks. So that might be just enough to allow me to get into a position with him. And we got Red Fox in the area too. We're screaming up a storm. Okay, let the auto walk do its thing for a while, because, yeah. It's a blessing you have auto walk in a game like this when you have to prone. Okay, yeah, so it looks like it's about 0.3 per second. Again, I still don't know what the activate or the action is. But we'll see if we can just kind of do this. And maybe be able to sneaky our way up close. I don't know if I have to get right to the 50-meter mark, or if I might be able to try to a longer shot. Yeah, says he's still just calm and not really caring right there. Given it is a moose, I don't know if it would be... I feel like it would be center hearing that would give us away with it. I don't think moose have great eyesight. Although I could be mistaken on that front, given it is like a herbivore prey species. Although all this big tall grass here, I don't know if we'll make a lot of noise getting into it, or it'll help muffle us as we go. But I know I definitely do not want to crouch and approach. I guess we'll see what happens with us breaking into it now. Oh. Okay, so he's moved over there a bit now. We're getting closer. I think 50 meters might be the distance that I want to try a shot at him. If I can get a nice side shot, I can easily place it for the lung, maybe even the heart. It could be really easy at taking him down. And now I've lost visual sight on him. That's not good. And I hear that fox making all kinds of frickin' noise. I haven't heard, like, the crashing sounds or anything like he's gone running off, so it might still be somewhere around here. Oh, I think the vision... Oh, okay, yeah, they're... Okay, he's alerted now. I don't know how far out he is. But he's apparently... My guess is just inside that cluster of trees. I don't think I have any way of, like, calling him, try to get him in that last little bit either. It's like, what do I got? That's not for bear and, moose. That's not for moose, and neither is the elk collar. So I'll have to wait and just see Oh, okay, he's gone back to calm. Should I've lost... Oh, there we go. Okay, still calm. Yeah, 65 out. We're closing the distance. It's taking just a little bit of time, but... not doing too bad. Is that him back there? Yeah, that is him back there. Oh, there's his head. Okay, yeah, so he's probably alerted again. And, oh, there we go. Yeah, so he's 60 meters out. We're super close now. Just gotta wait and see if he'll calm down with, like, staying still enough. I think this is probably the closest I've been getting to an animal, like, actually actively stalking instead of calling it in. Still says he's alerted, but his head's turned the other way. Oh, no, okay, he's calm. Yeah, he's getting much more aware of us where we are. Kind of am tempted because we've closed this much of a distance on him to maybe go for it, but that's still a fair distance out for a shot. Okay, it was definitely a hit. Looks like it should be a lung. So I'm going to crouch and investigate the spot. Because the placement looks good. It looks like it's right through the shoulder, should be the lung hit, and possibly taken down in a little bit from that. It was a longer shot than I wanted to try for, but I am still leaning a little bit into all the info I'm getting from, like, the hunter sense as a crutch. So where exactly was he that the hit registered? Seems back a ways here, wasn't he? Actually, where is the spot? Oh. Oh, this might not be a good sign. Survived. Okay, we're going to have to use the rifle. And hopefully I can maybe spot him in the distance. At least one nice thing is the distance, or the direction he seems to have been heading might take him so that way it's easier to get a visual on him. I'm really curious about where it says this shot landed. Again, to me, from as he was starting to run off on us, it looked like it was a good place shot, so it just didn't have the penetration it needed. Okay, we got the elk herd there, but we cleaned up that one, so I don't have to worry about that as like a thing anymore. Just need to try to see if I can find where that moose ran off to. I don't think he ran up there. It looked like he was going this way. But I don't see any signs of it now. Yeah, let me head back and try to see about, like, the direction he might have gone off to. Because I thought it looked like he was more going towards the west in that there. But my direction is all screwed up here, because apparently, yeah, that is facing south. Okay, so he was kind of going up this way. Let me see. Move that and see about a tracking marker right there. Okay, there's another mark. And just one more honest there. Just to kind of keep an idea of, like, where it's been. So it's very well possible I'm going to lose the trail because it's not a lot of blood. It's left behind. Case in point, I kind of feel like it's already stopped. Like I can see it there, came up to this curve here. Now I'm not seeing like another spot beyond this. Yeah, this feels like what happened with like some of the animals on Nez Perce. The shots didn't do enough damage, and so like the trail just ends so abruptly and at such a small amount. You can't really follow it further. There's nothing out this way, even for the direction it looks like it should be traveling. I don't think there is anything more to go on here. Because there's nothing else that's like... Oh, or is there something over here? No, that's just different tracks. I'm afraid I don't have anything to work from for, like, tracking this one down from here. I'll have to try coming back another day, I think, with the moose collar and a tier 6 rifle. I want to get practicing with the crossbow, but I gotta be very specific on, like, what I go after with it, apparently, because the penetration power, it varies heavily. Certain animals, it seems like it was taking them down without issue. Others, not so much. Oh, there's a mature moose female out there. As well as some others, but I think I'm going to probably end the episode here with the mess that's been made now. Although, I do see a parking spot here, so maybe there's a campsite somewhere nearby. If that's the case, it might be easier to work around from here and possibly get the moose again another time. Because there's also whatever's over to the right there. I'm not sure it's like a totem pole? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, well, let me quickly just snag this, and then we'll see what the next possible area to go, like just a landmark or something for here. Because there's got to be something nearby. Yeah, if parking is here, my guess it might... Okay. Campsite up there, or... I feel like maybe up here. I don't know if there would be a campsite at that totem pole. So maybe this is the way to the campsite here. I'll just do a quick run, find out what's at the end of the path, and then end the episode here. Yeah, this weekend went longer than planned because of a couple of mess-ups, and of course they were both using the crossbow, so... I'll have to see about changing strategy a little bit. Here's the thing again where I wish we could bring 3 weapons, but maybe that would be you can go after too much at once, and they don't want you being able to do that. Oh yeah, this is the campsite. Okay, so we got a new fast travel point. I'll pick that up next episode. We'll just end things right here for now. Thank you very much for joining me on this episode of Way of the Hunter. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave comments right down below. Until I do see you in the next video or episode, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care. To take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.